Oh, they go around it like a mosquito zapper. It draws them in, and then boom. Nice. Oh, that's cool. That was really neat. He floats up. Raiders of the Ark style, just disintegrates. Just sending them into another realm. Can you imagine just eating dinner with your family and all of a sudden like 6 zombies appeared because like nobody had any idea that they were just sending it to another dimension? He has a ray gun. Those ray guns are cool, and I like the little goofy thing on top. Like it looks like a front sight, but there's no rear sight, and you have to have a rear sight if you have a front sight. So this is just really neat looking. Got all the tubes coming out of it. You know, the circles and the sound. It all looks cool. This is very like 1950s B movie. I love it. The shape, the color, nice and red. There we go. We got a little battery in the back. Oh, homeboy's covered in blood. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so we do have a reticle up there. That's interesting. When you have a front sight, you have to have a rear sight, all right? When you don't, see this little offset optic? See, you don't need a front sight or a rear sight. You can just use this optic then, and that's what was kind of confusing. There was none of that going on. All right, these things look really cool. You got those little balls. Oh man, all the graphics involved when it's shooting too. So we got 2 different things. Looks like we're indirect fire and direct fire. So on the left we have indirect fire. Looks like it's launching some type of explosive device. Always good to have some type of explosive device on you. Oh, we're mixing it up. Look at that. Get away, zombie. Okay, so one of them is clearly like a phaser, ray gun type thing, but I'm more interested in this neat grenade launcher. Oh, here we go. So this looks like some type of like, it's not steampunk. School me in the comments below. There's different levels of something punk, right? Futuristic punk, I'm not sure. But this looks a lot more realistic. I mean, it helps with that wood stock on there. You have that rear sight that can be adjusted for elevation. What's weird is the front sight is really a lot higher than the rear sight. I think that's just, I don't know. I think somebody monkeyed that up. No, what is that? I don't know what that is. What's that green thing in there? It looks like an animal almost, like a slug or something. The Wonder Waff DG2. Cool, those almost look like vacuum tubes. Like vacuum tubes on an old radio or something. That's neat. This is very Frankenstein-esque. All right, shooting a big old energy weapon. Like how they just kind of pop off. So it's a 3-shot, and you got 3 weird vacuum tubes. I wonder what's inside of there. Boom. Okay, so it stays in them, and then it electrocutes all of them, it looks like. All right, this is neat. You could use this to a tactical advantage. You shoot some dudes and get away from them. It's nice. Ooh, what do we got? We got some grabbers. Ah, ray guns. Very cool, and I wonder how much you can shoot them till they overheat. Interesting. I needed one of those the other day, you know, like the thing where you push like this and it has the thing at the end. I had to, apparently in the rural south, don't leave your gas tank open too much because then bees will fly in there, and I have to dig a bunch of bees out of my lawnmower. That's what that ray gun reminds me, digging bees out of my lawnmower gas tank or something. Okay, these things look pretty cool. I wonder what the difference between red and blue is. Oh boy, we're putting them together. Look at that. So maybe it just we're doubling up. It'd be cool if it triples up. All right, so they put them together, and now it's much stronger. And now we're doing some weird thing with a rotary magazine of some type. The Thundergun. Hey, Thunderpunk Radio. So I'm gonna have to pay extra attention to the Thundergun. Doesn't sound very thunderous. Looks cool though. We got what, 3 shots? 2-3 shots? Looks like they're sticking in a little plastic tire in the back. No, it's not a plastic tire, folks. I want to see it shoot a group of dudes. Okay, so it's like tossing these dudes, sending a concussive blast. KT-4. We got a laser. We got a laser on it, folks. Oh, where'd the laser go? Oh, maybe this is the KT-4. Whatever was up before had the laser. All right, so hey, some decent sights. We got some good sights on this. I'm a big fan of having usable, realistic sights. That's cool. It looks like we got some type of green ooze. This is the Ninja Turtle gun. It would be kind of suck to like turn all your enemies into Ninja Turtles, and like they're more dangerous now and hilarious. Okay, so this like does like this some acid thing going on. All right, cool. Interesting. And it looks like it spreads out, so like you might be able to get more than one guy with this. I don't know. Roast me in the comments, folks. So it's some type of acidic gun. That's neat. Definitely looks really cool. Looks gothic. All right, this thing looks super cool. I love the big ass mech giant things going on here. The whole aesthetic of this scene is really neat. It's a Mr. Freeze Ray, and that got 3 of them at once. All right, that's really neat. The technology behind making something like that possible has always fascinated me. You know, the whole like Demolition Man, the little blue marble thing. I've always been fascinated with that because freezing something is slowing down all of its particles, right? This is neat. I like it. I like that it's an area weapon. So what's neat about all these fantastical weapons too is there's still specific uses for it. Like, you know, some of the ray guns we were showing earlier looked like kind of like machine pistols, rapid fire stuff. And then you had like, you know, the rocket launchers. And so this is definitely an area weapon. All right, with a big old hook on the end. What do we got going on here? We just launched 3? Okay, so we're launching like 3 rockets. Let's see it shoot some up. Okay, we're lighting up some wood. That's fun. So we got fire and ice. Okay. We're lighting all of them on fire. Now, the issue with lighting something on fire, especially a zombie, is that now it's on fire and still moving. But this is also much more realistic than the freeze ray, unfortunately. Is that a biplane? Looks like he's got these blade things on the side. So yeah, you can actually make stuff like this. You can make gas-powered flamethrowers, and there are ways to shoot fireballs. If you want to shoot a fireball out of a shotgun, it's not quite the same thing, but it shoots pieces of magnesium, dragon's breath. And although I haven't seen it yet, John Wick 4 apparently has a lot of really good fun with dragon's breath. But dragon's breath is legal to buy. It doesn't shoot out a flame like this. This is like more liquid fuel based. And I like how it kind of looks like a scepter, or not like a traditional firearm, or even like a traditional sci-fi gun. You got some real gothic elements going on here. I just want to see him smash somebody with it. I just want to see him like hack somebody up. I love all the little details. Kind of reminds me of the Klingon knife. The Klingon knife where you push it forward and the guards would come down. I remember there was a cutlery store in my mall. I remember when malls were a thing. And they always had the Klingon knife. So it's dispersing the people and it bounces around a bit. Okay, so again, another area weapon. That's pretty neat. The Staff of Lightning. So there has been a lot of research into like shooting lightning bolts, and there are things like Tesla coils and whatnot that you could build to, you know, experiment with this stuff. Directed energy weapons are certainly a thing. It's just, you know, what's the effectiveness of using electricity? Well, against living tissue and against electronics for sure. Thunk. I like the sounds. So the first time you shoot a grenade launcher, it's kind of weird, right? Now, the first time you throw a grenade, that's crazy. Like, you're like, that was a grenade? It's crazy. It's crazy loud. And then the first time you launch a grenade, you kind of giggle a little bit because it goes thunk. All right, so flaming arrows. You got a nice recurve bow here. Recurve bows are super effective. They're very effective. You can fire a recurve pretty fast, too. Oh, man, he's messing them up with the arrow. We got an electrical charge arrow here. That's neat. What is he doing? He's got a tomahawk. Oh, tomahawks. Where's my... Yeah, I got a bunch of tomahawks. I won't bust them out right now, though. This is neat. It'd be pretty sweet if there's like some fantastical thing where like you launch it into someone and then the wrath of God comes down and just lights, you know, hits you with a legitimate lightning bolt. Ooh, they're dancing. Oh, that's cool. That was really neat. He floats up. Raiders of the Ark style, just disintegrates. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that. You guys pronounce it in the comments below. I don't know how you do it, but give it a shot. All right, looks like dark matter. It's purple. Purple's a very fun color. I like purple. Right, so we're launching into the air. Let's go launch it at some zombies. Let's figure it out. Oh, I like how he's like, yeah, stabbing people with it. Check out the arrows really twisted too. Looks like a little Harry Potter wand. That's neat. What are we doing? Are we creating we're creating some weird portal. Oh yeah, this is probably like a dark matter bow. Okay, just sending them into another realm. Can you imagine just eating dinner with your family and all of a sudden like 6 zombies appeared because like nobody had any idea that they were just sending it to another dimension where people were just eating dinner? That's hilarious. That's awesome. This thing's pretty cool too. I imagine this is what the is it Belrock or Belrog? I forget. But the that giant, intense-looking demon thing that Gandalf the Grey fights, so the Fellowship can get away. I imagine this is something that he would make. This is pretty sweet. So the portal thing was, I think, a little cooler. Is it creating like a little explosion on the ground? I know in the... Oh, okay, all right, that was sweet. That's cool. Hellfire, all right. Oh, and he stabs him in the face. All right, what's the significance of the blue, folks? Yep, we're shooting up in the sky. It looks really cool. Let's go shoot something with it. And we're stabby, 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 stabby. All right. I like that you can do that. Some hungry sounding zombies. There we go. Oh, okay. All right, just kind of using energy to kind of like disintegrate them. Cool. Nice. Oh, that was really cool. The way the one to the left flew off screen. I like swords. It's pretty gnarly looking organic sword thing we got going on. The sound effects are cool. Swinging it. All right, there we go. All right, so we're kind of electrocuting them while we're hitting them. All right, that's neat. We're beheading. That's good. Just don't get bit by the head. Did you know if you behead a rattlesnake, it can still mess you up? Stay away from the head. All right, we got a big old fire sword. Kind of looks like a Kit Ray sword. So if you're kind of a knife nerd in the 90s, Gil Hibben was the man. And then for wall hangers are like, you know, not really usable swords, but they're pretty. Some of them are pretty anyways. And Kit Ray. Here we go. What do we got? What do we got going on? We can punchercise with these things. They look like staple guns attached to like some kind of tank. Okay, he put it into the ground and created some type of force field portal thing. What are we doing? Okay, let's go see you do that to some zombies now. Zap, bap, bap, zop. I don't know if anyone's old enough to remember the old Batman, Goofy Batman reruns. Okay, that was cool. Launches them. That's neat. I like that. Okay, here we go. I wonder what that used to be. This thing is crazy looking. It just breathed on him. It's the garlic breath gun. Ah, it controls them, so you can like point it at them and then you can get by. All right, sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Oh, okay. It's like it's casting a spell on them and lifts them up, and I love how they bleed out their eyes for that. Bleed out of their eyes. Oh, how many can we get? How many can we get at once? Whoa! Maybe not as effective against people shooting at you, but against a bunch of zombies, that would be great. That's awesome. You can make its head. I want to see him punch a bunch of zombies. The little guy just explode, or he got bigger. Okay. Yes. This is my favorite. This is my favorite. Green fire. All right. This was more fun than I thought, because sometimes I don't know what to talk about with some of these weird fantastical weapons, but this is great. This is my favorite thing so far. Did we just do like some kung fu thing there? All right, I got like a little World War II era weapon. Is this the STG-44? We're just doing throat punches. We're doing some like kung fu dim mak stuff. If you grew up in the 80s before like the internet was a thing, you used to be able to order the dim mak death touch booklet from the back of like Black Belt magazine or some comic books and stuff, and it's all baloney. Just learn stand-up fighting and learn grappling, and then carry a gun. I don't know how to pronounce that, but that's really cool. I know the dolls, and there's dolls within dolls within dolls. Oh, that's neat. Oh! Alright, let's see it. Let's see it. He got himself there. We got the Ghostbuster gun. Oh, never mind. This is a portal thing. Alright, so we just throw it, and we jump into a new portal. Hey, that's cool. Now, here's the question, though. If this is a portal, it's probably creating a portal. Because if you guys watch Star Trek, and I'm not counting some of this new stuff. I heard Picard Season 3, it was great, though. When you beam up and beam them down, it kills you, creates a clone, and downloads that information into the clone. I don't want to do that. This is a more traditional looking firearm. All right, cool, I'm digging it, but that's probably not what we're supposed to look at. We're supposed to look at that thing, some kind of mine. Oh, geez, launched a bunch of them. Okay, here we go. So we throw that thing. sets itself up. Oh, they go around it like a mosquito zapper. It draws them in, and then boom. Nice. I believe there's a NSA satellite that actually has an octopus on it, and it's the octopus. They use the octopus because it's like the many arms we can, you know, get at you from any angle. This thing's awesome. I like the dragon better. This is gross, but it's cool. Look at all the spikes on its tentacles, bashing people in. The monkey bomb. Oh boy, this is great. So my clients, like when I'm teaching people how to shoot, one of the positions, I say a lot of silly things, but that way people can remember how to get into a perfect shooting position when I'm not there, right? And one of the things I say when we're talking about compression is I say monkey with a symbol. And they remember that's compressed in and you hold your symbols right here. So that's funny that that's there. This is hilarious. All right, folks, that was pretty wild. I had no idea what to expect, but that was a lot of fun. My favorite is still the punching dragon. That thing was hilarious and awesome. What was your favorite thing? What was the most effective thing? What would you use in a fight against zombies and or against people? Let me know. I read the comments, so leave a comment, and the funnier the better. Don't forget to subscribe to Total Recoil on Facebook and YouTube. Catch me at Mav11B and Thunderpunk Radio on all the social medias. I will see you next time.